the Nerds of Color. How are you, Mahin and Phillip?
Hi, Michael. Doing good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Um, this is the inaugural year for Disney's Launchpad, which is exploring all sorts of diverse stories from all kinds of different perspectives, giving this idea of that we are seen, and it's um, embodying the idea of representation. And what was it? And you've chosen six wonderful directors to hone their craft and produce these shorts. So what was it in their stories that gave them the Disney touch?
So, two things Disney looks for in stories are heart and humor. And you'll see both of those exhibited in all six of these shorts that we are extremely proud of for season one, and moving every step of the way themselves as artists and through their work with those two emotions. Anything you want to add, Phil?
I think so well said. I think our filmmakers are really emotionally in tune. They're really vulnerable, and they really approach each story and the challenges of the day from a place of, you know, hope and um and from a life affirming standpoint. And I think that truly just like really anchors these stories in the tradition of Disney.
So we love the idea of Disney's Launchpad Shorts Incubator program for underrepresented voices. Sorry, to tell these stories and give them an opportunity to pitch to Disney, the mouse, for future filmmakers and writers, with the theme of next season being connection. What are the key things are you looking for in those who are applying or sending out their films to you guys?
Well, I would say that I always deeply admire filmmakers who have really dedicated themselves to their craft. You know, we're gonna be bringing writers in for season two. We're gonna be really aiming to expand the impact. But I think when it comes to directing, when it comes to writing, when it comes to anything that we're reviewing, um, we're inspired, and you can really see when a filmmaker is digging deep, um, putting themselves on the page, their hopes, their wishes, their dreams, their pain, um, and their aspiration, and also just really laboring over the craft of filmmaking. You know, at the end of the day, filmmaking is a craft. It's a skill, and so we're looking for people who have really just who are ready for the next step, I think.
And since there are so many diverse stories from all different perspectives, I was just wondering, for the audiences that will watch everything as a whole, um, what do you hope that they will get out of these films? Yeah, what do you hope they will get out of these films?
So, we hope that they perhaps kind of get something new. It sparks a conversation or an idea or a thought that they hadn't had before. Some of the insights we've had from people who watched the film are even learning more about the chupacabra, for example, and the mythology behind the chupacabra and what that means to the community as well. And just really being kind of conversation starters and providing a place for thought-provoking discussions. Philip, anything you want to add?
No, I think that was well said, Maheen.
And are there any other stories that you guys, that either of you connected to the most, or I don't want to make this like a pick your favorite child sort of thing, but what were some of your personal favorites, and or what ones do you think people should start with and then watch the rest, sort of thing?
We love them all, Michael.
See?
we love them all. Look, I'd say each of these six films were selected because they had something unique and beautiful that obviously resonated with the team, and I think the filmmakers delivered on that promise. And I think it's a slate of films that there's a right moment for each.
Okay.
But I think it's to the audience to find. I mean, certainly you could say most recently, with Eid. American Eid seems certainly prescient for this moment. I think Mahin can speak to that really authentically, but I think we've got an exciting slate that's there when you want to laugh and when you want to cry.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much, you guys. These were great answers, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Really
Thank
nice
you,
to meet you.
Michael.